Hey guys, today we'll be talking about Guang. Now, if you don't know, Guang is a character from Chinese mythology. He's one of the four Dragon Kings. He's Dragon King of the North and one of the most popular ones and the most well known. So Guang, being the Dragon King of the North, he should be pretty respected, right? He is. But in every story, bro, oh my god, this dude gets disrespected. No one fucking respects him, man. I'm gonna convince you why. So Guang is the Dragon King of the North, right? He's pretty powerful and shit. He can turn into a humanoid dragon thingy, which is cool, I guess. So Guang, good old Guang. He can turn into a dragon. He can turn into a humanoid dragon thingy. Yeah, pretty much. But there's many stories in mythical, like Chinese mythology. So yeah, there's that. And all of them have like at least like another Chinese character in every story, So, like for example, the Journey to the West, yeah, Guang is in it. Neja, Guang. Okay, so yeah, pretty much. Okay, so reason number one, his son got killed, and there were no there was kind of this. Let me explain. So in Chinese mythology, a demon kid named Neja is born, and he gained the power of a spear. He had a spear and shit. He had fire capabilities and powers. So Guang, seeing that the absolute fucking menace Neja is, he decided to send out his son, Ping. I think it's Ping. Yeah, Ping. So, and Ping fights him and then gets killed. No, actually, I think it was like Ping saw. Yeah, no. So it was Ping saw the absolute menace that Neja was, fought him, and then died. And then when Guang, which is Ping's father, Guang got very pissed, so he flew up to the Heavenly Palace and just said to the Jade Emperor, "Hey, my son got killed. You gotta do something about this demon child." And you know what Emperor said? No, I'm not gonna do anything about it. What the fuck do you expect me to do? So Guang is mad, so he decides to face Neja against him himself, and loses. And then Neja then decides to humiliate him and forces him to transform into a tiny little lizard and make him run off. But don't worry though. In the end of the story, Guang keeps Neja's parents captive. Keep in mind, Neja is like 10, I think, at most. It's like a preteen. I mean, I'm older than Neja, so he's probably 13, 14, probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm 14, but that's besides the point. Anyways, yeah. So, Guang keeps Neja's parents captive and holds them off for ransom. Neja hears the news, and he cuts open his body, rips out his intestines, and gives it to Guang before dying. Okay, and then his parents are free. Jesus Christ, man, holy shit, kind of brutal. Okay, next reason how Guang is fucking disrespected is the fact that he was fucking kicked out of his own palace. Now let me give you some context. The Dragon Kings all live in the ocean, and they each had their own palaces. Of course, Guang has his own, but sometimes his brothers fucking visit. The Dragon King of the East, South, and West, they come visit sometime, and they realize that Guang is kind of fucking pathetic, so they all decide to vote and kick his ass out of his own palace. Now Guang is very freaking pissed off, but no, he puts in the work and the hours and climbs his way back up to the top, and Guang gets his place back. Wow. That was like one reason. He gets like fucking humiliated and shit. He's like, yeah. And like the whole Heavenly Palace, like especially the Jade Emperor thinks Ao Guang is like a little bit annoying as a nuisance. Like, bro, like Ao Guang reports every single little thing, and they don't really take him seriously because he does it a little too often. They're like, oh, bro, shut the fuck up already, man. Okay, second of all, so Sun Wukong, or the Monkey King, decides to visit the freaking like Dragon King Ao Guang, and he just like takes his shit. And, like Ao Guang is just like, okay, so there's this like fucking monkey in my palace, and I can't do shit about it, but yeah. Ao Guang decides to like show him an array of weapons because he's looking for one. So he decides, because Monkey King is just okay. Let me recap again. Start from here. Monkey King goes to the underwater temple or palace that Ao Guang is in. He looks to search for weapons. Ao Guang decides to help him, and yeah. But the Monkey King isn't really like satisfied until he sees a giant pole that's been there that weighs 9 tons. Now even the Dragon King himself can't lift that shit. So Monkey King, being the bright motherfucker he is, he grabs it and lifts it up. He's strong as hell. He is a special monkey. No, not Martin Luther King Jr. He's just Sun Wukong. Anyways, he lifts up the staff, and it automatically changes to his, like, you know, appropriate size. Because, like, Monkey King's, like, 4 feet tall, bro. I'm taller than this motherfucker. Anyways, the Dragon King is, like, obviously, like surprised. Like, bro, who the hell can lift that? This little monkey right here just lifted that. And he just fled and took all his shit, too. Like, I think, like, the Dragon King couldn't, like, do anything. Like, it's like there. It's just like, bro, what the hell? This dude's a menace. He just came in, stole my shit, didn't elaborate, and took his other monkey friends in and just got him weapons too. And also they took some of his armor too, which is kind of bull. He then reported this to the Jade Emperor, but you know, Emperor don't give a shit, so he's just left there. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it. So that's why Ao Guang is one of the most disrespected gods in Chinese mythology, bro. Motherfucker gets no respect at all. Yeah, Ao Guang, man. He's the most popular one and gets disrespected the most. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Bye.